That 76 boat had a pretty rough crash yesterday. You can see over on the grass area where it's kind of torn up a bit by the fore channel. They found some land there, spun around, almost ended up upside down, but tumbled back right side up. Looks like it didn't do the boat too much harm as they put together their best run time of the weekend there. So moving into the unlimited class now. Starting things off, a happy belated birthday to the ASBR Pro Racing Series newest racer to turn 21. That can be a little dangerous. Pure Insanity coming out. Birthday boy River Rogers turned 21 last week. Is your driver. Cole Keats is navigator. They've been crushing it all year in the unlimited class. After taking home the championship in the 400 class right here last year at the end of the season. Seeing if they can do the same thing in their first year in Unlimiteds. Green flag is up, and Unlimited's underway. .285 with the clean run. Look at that time, folks. Yeah, there were no glitches with the eyes on that one. That is indeed a correct time. 40.863. What a start to the final day of racing this season for River and Cole in that Pure Insanity boat. Race fans, Lakeside Industries of the Olympic Peninsula Division is a proud sponsor of Extreme Sports Park and would like to welcome sprint boat racers and fans. Come see Lakeside today for all your paving needs on the Olympic Peninsula. Extreme Sports Park would also like to thank the many countless volunteers that have come to make this event possible. We wouldn't be able to do it without you, so take a moment when you see someone in a staff shirt and say thanks for their help. Coming out now, Meaner Machine, Richard Murray and Dave Eliason. You'll recognize the sound of this boat. You can't miss this number 43 for the New Zealand racers. That run had this booth vibrating. It's a clean run for Meaner Machine. 46.456 your official time there. Some more sponsors to thank. This year, OSP Sling is celebrating over 50 years of manufacturing and selling slings to companies around the world. OSP Sling is happy to be able to sponsor, along with other local companies, for the return of ESP and the sprint boat races. T Enterprises specializes in site prep for small buildings and sheds, driveway grading and maintenance, We also have an excavator with brush mower along with tractor for field mowing and rototilling. Call for an estimate 360-912-2976. Livewire coming out in their unlimited series boat now. O2MM for that methanol they're burning. They'll switch seats here. Von Trapp is now driving with Matt Denson as his navigator. Had a couple of three clean runs yesterday. Looking for a fourth here. They spin out a little bit there. Matt's still trying to direct Vaughn as the navigator, see if they can get through this and complete the run. As long as they stay on track, they can still complete this. And you want to get as many cracks of this rotation as possible before those elimination rounds. All right. Live wire in their boat full of water, able to hang on to complete that run. 70.846 your official time there. And folks, we hope you've been having a great time this weekend here at Extreme Sports Park, whether you've been coming to visit during the day or camping with us all weekend. We've got lots of folks that help keep this park up and running. One of those folks is APS Electric. ESP would like to thank APS Electric for the many years of support you have given it and taken care of all the electrical needs of the park. A huge thank you to Brian, Andy, and Cheryl. All right, another unlimited coming out now. Bootlegger, number 33. Ron Gallagher, your driver. Travis Callahan, the navigator. They got one clean run yesterday. Looking for another here. They ran just under 47 seconds in their clean run yesterday in the third qualifier. They were at a 46.92 run. And that's going to be a DNF for Bootlegger. So a DNF there, but they're going to have one more qualifier round to improve upon that 46.921 that they ran yesterday. The elimination rounds consist of the top 8 boats in each class. They then get trimmed down to a 4-cut and then down to the final 2 that battle things out for the checkered flag. With the size of our modified class and our 400 class, all of the boats you've seen race this morning in those classes have already qualified with their size to make it to eliminations. Now this class, however, our unlimited class, is our largest class racing in this weekend's event. There are 12 boats, so 4 of these guys are not going to make it to eliminations. So these 2 qualifiers this morning are going to make a difference to who is going to make it to this afternoon's elimination rounds. So it's all on the line now in our last event of the 2025 ASBR Pro Racing Series, powered by Steel. You'll recognize the color and scheme of this boat as we've got a few Jolly Rogers boats racing with us this weekend. This is number 556, Dustin Sprigger and Owen Zano. They got 3 clean runs yesterday, so they're feeling good. They caught a little bit of the shore there, but they're able to maintain control, getting another clean run there. A 48.162. So catching a little bit of the shore there does no harm to the Jolly Roger, as they run a 48.162 for the 556's best run of the weekend. Another Jolly Roger due out next. You already saw him in the 400 class. Now you're going to see him in their unlimited 907M boat. Eric Werner and Jen Farmer. First ASBR event this season that they are running an unlimited boat in. Again, as we were saying, they've dominated the 400s to this point. Currently leading the points in the 400s after winning every event in that class so far. So they're looking for a perfect season in the 400s. And then seeing what they can do in the Unlimiteds to wrap up the year as well. Green flag is up. And the airline pilot, Eric, is off and rolling. Eric hails from Wrangell, Alaska. His navigator, Jen, from Quinault, Washington. Oh, looking good there with the clean run. .611 your official time there. That's one of the best times we've seen in the Unlimiteds to this point. Got Bad Habit coming out now. Number 36, Scott Rapp, your driver, his daughter Jalen, the navigator. They were 3 for 5 yesterday in clean runs. And had one DNF and one did not start. Best time they ran yesterday, a 51.251. That's going to be a clean run for Bad Habit. Looks like it's going to be their best run of the weekend, too, as they try to make it into those elimination rounds. It's a 48.863. And if you're just getting settled or just tuning in, again, we're following rotation 1 for this final event of the ASBR season. Rotation 1. Find that in your program or on our Facebook or website, asbracing.com. Been a great start to the weekend. We've had lots of fun with you folks. Things kicked off on Friday afternoon at the Show and Shine over at Lower Elwha Food and Fuel. Lower Elwha Food and Fuel Campus strives to bring the best possible service and prices to our Olympic Peninsula. With regular customers returning daily, we know how best to serve you. We are neighbors in this community. You can count on us to be your destination and your gateway to the Olympic National Park. The 111 boat Poison Ivy due out next. We see their crew chatting with them on their trailer, getting ready to push off into the water. Poison Ivy driven by decorated veteran New Zealand racer Rob Coley. His navigator Tanner Ward out of Lewiston, Idaho, home of one of our newest tracks at ECMX Park. It was a pleasure to run 2 of our 5 events this season over in Lewiston as we welcome them to the ASBR family. Green flag is up. And the green 111 boat seeing what they can do here on day 2 of this last event of the season. Poison Ivy currently holding a 47.232 as their top time from yesterday. This boat sponsored by Rogers Motors, Gateway Trailers, Peters and Keats, and Building King. This Poison Ivy boat, it's a 16-foot sprinter. And it's going to be a clean run. .327 your official time there for Poison Ivy. Instant Velocity getting ready to make their first run of the morning. The 219 boat, driven by Kyle St. Onge out of Longview. Sean DeHart, his navigator. They had a good day yesterday, clean runs in all 5 of them, so just seeing if maybe they can shave a few tenths of a second or maybe even more off of their best run from yesterday. Their best run came early on yesterday where they ran a 49.333. Instant Velocity with a clean run there. Very nicely done there, shaving almost a second off of their best time from yesterday with a 48.465. So a little Instant Velocity right away this Sunday morning. And offloading off of their covered trailer right now is Psycho Racing, the 151M boat, Kyle Patrick and Aaron Hansen. .151M starting their morning with a clean run. Putting together a 47.429. So Psycho looking good so far. Making their sponsors proud. The sponsors of that boat, Positive Electric, C&L Machine, and Albany Acupuncture. Kyle Patrick, of course, out of Albany, his hometown. And he's got lots of experience in the sprint boat world. He's had multiple U.S. championships. He's raced in New Zealand multiple times, also Australia. So always good to see that 151M super boat out on the water. Preventing Insanity coming out now. Leighton Lilly and Brian Carter, the number 27 boat. Best time they ran yesterday, under 46.5 seconds, 46.345. The only fully hand-operated boat in the ASBR Pro Racing Series. Preventing Insanity, just doing what they do. It's a clean run there. .951 your official time there. One more boat left to run in this 6th round of qualifying, 6th round out of 7. In their second to last qualifying run ever now coming out, ESP's and Port Angeles' very own longtime racers, Wicked Racing's Dan Morrison and Sammy Gustafson coming out now.